There's a YouTube channel. It goes by the name of Mr. Snowflake.
Yeah, he's keeping the Misfits alive with us, that's for sure, for eternity.
Yeah.
Those were the days back then.
You idiot.
Let's do a little follow-up to see
Just
if you
needs
kept
mop.
it clean
Just
and
needs
you
mop.
fucking haven't.
What the fuck is Dolan Duck?
Pretends to be a duck, he's not.
Ready?
They used to call me tripod or anaconda. Yeah.
Is that because you swallowed your food without chewing, or why was that? Lack of table manners, or what?
It amazes me. It's almost like he's black.
Stop it! Please stop!
At this point in the Misfit timeline, it was very much Jason at the forefront of the majority of the episodes. He was, after all, the star of the show, the original attraction to Andrew's videos. However, there was a sense in the air that the tide may just be turning away from Jason and onto Big Lenny. More focus was being put on Lenny and fans weren't complaining. The big friendly giant was a fan favourite. He was funny, likeable, hard-working, and extremely entertaining. The last time we saw Big Lenny, he was posing at a bodybuilding competition. He had dieted for months and months, and had been more disciplined than we had ever seen Jason. But sadly, the bodybuilding show did not go as he would have liked it to have gone.
And Lenny is supposed to be here, and I'm here to do a little follow-up video with Lenny. He competed, and I filmed it. Put it on YouTube.
He was down on the list.
What do you mean?
He lost. And he was bottom of the list.
You mean he didn't finish first place?
That's what Jason told me. I don't know.
No, in all seriousness, no, he did not win. Springs, back in the gym, back in the house with Big Lenny. And Lenny, I don't know if you have or have not been following the video or reading some of the comments on YouTube.
I don't have a computer, and you guys know the reason why.
Yes, we do.
It's just-
Too many temptations.
Yeah. Perversions.
Yes, or sometimes you cannot have enough of them.
Right.
Anyway, I am here to communicate to you some of the comments or the theme, the general theme of the comments that have been on the video. Basically, here's what they're all saying. What the fuck is wrong with your gut? Your eyes are yellow, probably from liver failure. What the
Lenny, despite being incredibly popular, was beginning to receive criticism from some people online in the comments. The more he was appearing in the videos, the more comments there were about Lenny, which meant more negative comments about him. Leave Lenny alone! Leave him alone! Any criticism towards Lenny, though, clearly didn't affect him. It was like water off a duck's back.
fuck is Dolan Duck?
Pretends to be a duck, he's not.
The main criticism Lenny was receiving was about how his stomach looked on stage, and the people commenting about this may have had a valid point. He didn't stand a chance of winning the bodybuilding show with his stomach looking like that. But Lenny was having none of it.
Belly's not going anywhere. It's hard, it's big.
And speaking of guts, the two most famous ab sections in all of Delray would finally meet.
We have
This is a rare...
We have a Delray Misfit meeting. Will has never met Big Lenny.
This is a rare acknowledgement to meet someone like Will for me to actually go out and shake her hand. This is something that I've really never done.
What, shake a black man's hand?
Well, to be honest,
yeah.
The only black man's hand that I've ever shaken are the ones with a girl's face, tits, and an ass, put it that way, to be honest. But it's really nice to meet you. Will.
This is Will. Will's a good guy.
I hold it down, boss man.
Yeah, he's ripped.
Yeah, you may have seen Will in some of the videos he appears in from time to time.
Videos, you know me.
That's right, my bad.
Well, I'm gonna do this.
Will has a stomach like you've never seen. I mean,
let's see.
Look at this thing.
You guys want to make a comparison? Here we go.
Oh boy.
And believe me, I just ate a pound of filet mignon, 3 cups of oatmeal, 2 bananas, and a quart of lactose-free milk. and about 30 vitamin supplements. So look at that, and about a quart of water. Come on, Will, lift it up. Let's compare.
Oh. It's close.
Are you crazy, man?
Lenny knew he was setting himself up for more criticism being stood next to someone who looked like Will. But Lenny didn't care for the criticism, and he actually didn't care about praise either.
Lenny, I got called out a little bit on YouTube because by a lot of the fans and people who watch the videos.
They know the address. I mean,
no, I got called out.
Yeah.
It's underneath my bag. It's safe. I promise. Because when I filmed you at the gym on Monday, I only read or mentioned the negative comments. There were a lot of positive comments about you too.
Don't want to hear them.
You don't?
No.
Because people were calling me out, and I was like, look, Lenny doesn't give a fuck.
Well, Lenny may say he doesn't need or like any praise, but as Andrew was reading the positive comments he received, Lenny couldn't help but give himself away. You'll have to watch very carefully though.
He wrote, hey Andrew, I never comment on the YouTube, but I was wondering if you can give Lenny some positive feedback in the next vid. I know he can take the negative, but there are a lot of people who also had good things to say, that's 100% true. For one, Lenny really does motivate to train hard and be consistent and give some good speeches. At the end of the day, it's about trying harder and making improvements, which he does, and he does deserve some credit. And I got a lot of messages like that.
Yeah.
After
that kind of stuff I appreciate. I just don't need any ass kissing because.
Intentional travel. Ooh, your little flappy doodles are twitching. Does that mean you're aroused, or did you just get a signal that one of your buddies found a grape? It's arousal.
The Misfits getting negative comments, having haters, and having people not fully appreciate them was nothing new.
I'm sick and tired of the way all the ladies treat me like shit, and you know what? They deserve shit back in their face. They don't deserve a person like me. They don't deserve a genuine, good, nice, fucking kind man who's got a kind heart. And you're never gonna get the Spaniard because you know what? You just treat me like shit and stomp all over me. What you get, what comes around, you get. What comes around, comes around. It's karma for you.
But they did have some genuine fans who truly loved them.
Brad, enjoy. Knuckle Deep Mountain.
Hey, Jason.
This is great. I saw this morning on the Facebook, on the Misfit fan page. I almost spat out my fucking morning coffee. What do you think, Brad?
Such
you like?
a bitch. That's hilarious. What the fuck is he wearing?
It's his man-getter bandana.
They had fans who had been supporting them since day one. Fans like You Gotta Be a Freak.
You gotta be a freak. Be a freak. Just like it sounds.
There's your shout out. Are you happy now? Leave me alone! Lenny welcomed the haters and negative comments. He wanted people to tell him the truth. The last thing he would want is to be surrounded by a bunch of yes men.
I think you sucked and looked like shit.
I mean, that's the best thing anybody could ever tell me.
Well, that's what I kept saying. That was my response. I said, number one, Lenny doesn't give two fucks about other people's opinions, but number two, Lenny thrives on negative feedback.
You need something.
Not only did criticism not bother Lenny, but neither did pain.
Look, you look like you're in pain when you're posing. That's another one I read a lot.
I like it. It's funny.
So.
And again, to me, what is pain? You know, like I said, it was like 30 degrees the other night or whatever. I'm riding my bike to work with shorts on, no shirt, no nothing. People saying, aren't you cold? I says, well, they feel a temperature decrease. Where's your coat? I said, that's a difference. Most people feel pain, they look for an outlet. Me, I just block it out, so it's irrelevant. Okay, what is pain anyway? You know, it's a frame of mind. I'm going to let myself dictate to it. And those people are going to be a champion when they can't subjugate pain. That's what life's all about, subjugating pain.
We were beginning to understand more and more Lenny actually welcomed pain. Lenny's idol, the great Tom Platz, often discussed how pain and being uncomfortable was actually a positive thing. You grow when you're uncomfortable, whether it be in bodybuilding, business, or anything else in life. Pain and being uncomfortable are things not to shy away from, but to embrace. And Lenny certainly seems to have listened to Tom Platz's words. But maybe Lenny took Tom a little too literal.
Tamika, I am just a messenger here. Lenny asked me to ask you if you would be willing to punch him in the face and smack him around a few times before he does one of his sets. You know Big Lenny, right?
Yeah, I know.
Lenny likes pain. He's a glutton for punishment physically. And he kind of thrives on it. I told him I would ask you if you'd be willing to punch him in the face or other body parts before he does his set.
No. No.
You're not getting into the spirit of this, Tamika.
I am not.
You're not. What can I do to make this sale? Help me change your mind.
Find somebody else. No! You guys are funny.
Lenny doesn't take no for an answer very well.
Okay, well, he better find somebody else. What in the hell's wrong with him?
I don't know. I'm just a messenger. I'm like Lenny's spokesperson.
Back
Okay.
and say, what the hell is wrong with you?
What the hell is wrong with you, Lenny, from Tamika?
Yes. Just do your set.
I will go tell him right now. And I'll probably be back with a counter proposal, Tamika, so don't go far. So I let Tamika know that you want her to smack you around before you do a set, and she wants me to say to you, what the hell is wrong with you?
She's mad.
Lenny did seem a little disappointed with the bodybuilding competition. He had worked so hard, all just to come in last place. Next year though, he promised he would be even bigger, and to do that he would need to lift heavy and eat, eat, eat. That shouldn't have been a problem for Lenny though.
There's a place used to be called the Heart Attack Cafe. They had a contest where if you could eat a 2.5 pound cheeseburger,
okay,
with, what was it, half an hour?
Yeah, with a big thing of fries.
With a big thing of fries in a half an hour, you would.
Ooh, look out, bro.
You would win a contest.
There was a place in downtown Delray.
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah, he ate the burger. He didn't know.
This guy did?
He didn't know it was a contest. He just
I
ate
just ate it for the fun of it. I mean, I didn't think it was big.
I remember that place, and they'd put your picture on the wall if you ate it. That's right.
There's a different place that said you get a free meal next time, and I didn't get one. So what the hell?
I swear to God, he ate it and didn't even know.
Yeah.
I remember
And for some reason, I get a free meal next time. He's like, no. And I knew the guy. I worked with the guy.
Yeah.
So.
I remember I was there, and I was like, because we were worried about him eating all that food. But he's a ride home. He's like, no, don't worry about it. He got on his bike and he rode home after he ate that burger.
Yeah.
And Lenny could often be seen around Delray riding his bike.
I don't even know how the suspension on that bike hasn't broken with Lenny on that thing. By the way, everybody, don't be jealous. It is late November and it's about 80 degrees out here. Lenny is stopping traffic. Lenny, I think the person in this car wants to go. I was hoping he'd honk his horn at Lenny, and Lenny would just start smashing his car like the Incredible Hulk.
Lenny, when not stopping traffic like Godzilla, liked to share his knowledge about working out, and he did have some good advices, but he also liked to share his knowledge of the future.
You know, like game or just something that shouldn't even be taught. This is the least of our words. You know, when you got the Chinese and such breathing down our necks. You know,
Chinese.
Silly shit.
The Chinese own us, you know that.
Well, like I said, we're going to surrender to them, and then, like I said, we're going to be in labor camps and we're going to be euthanized. These people are going to get theirs. You guys, oh yes, they are in 10 or 20 years. I hate to say, you mark my words, it's going to happen. We're going to call it a partnership. They're going to announce it to us, the government, but it's going to be like a surrender. Why do you think all those Bill Gates all are kissing their ass? They think they're going to buy a part of the Chinese leadership and live it up. But like I said.
And Lenny wasn't the only one to make accurate predictions about the future.
I tried out for the Ghostbusters team once. I didn't make it.
Yeah, they're making a new one of those with an all-woman cast.
No, they're not. Are you serious?
Have you seen the new Terminator shit?
That looks dreadful.
They have raped that.
Why even keep doing it? I mean, it got bad.
Perhaps Andrew could see into the future as well, that Lenny's star would shine bright, while Jason's would eventually dim and burn out.
Jason, I actually have some bad news for you.
What?
When I went to Lenny's show, bodybuilding show down in Coral Springs, off camera, I spoke to a few bodybuilding chicks. And kind of like the two that appeared in the video, but I spoke to some off camera too. And I asked them, and I'm being honest here, have you ladies ever heard of Jason Genova? And none of them said yes.
Who cares? Who fucking cares?
Because if they did, I was going to ask them about you on camera. you know, just to make a funny little interview where they can say how much they enjoy you.
It hasn't spread it yet.
But your name, I guess, isn't quite as marketable as you thought it was there, Chief.
Yeah, it is, bro. Not everybody's seen the video. It's got to get more millions. More and more. The more, the better. 10, 20 million.
Right, Mark?
More time, right?
More time to spread. More time to spread, bro.
Like,
it's got to spread.
You got to spread like the Ebola virus.
Yeah.
When a virus mutates, that's right. You can be like a mutated version of Ebola called Genova, where you just spread. Yeah, where he just spreads. Bodybuilding coaches catch him and they just drop dead. They start bleeding out of their eyes and shit.
Lenny clearly had a soft spot for Jason, which is why it may seem odd that Lenny didn't seem to mind when Brad would try to mess with him. But Lenny knew Brad having a go at Jason was good for him, and he knew that Brad really liked Jason deep down anyway. But when someone really tried to be mean to him, Lenny didn't like it one bit.
And my word to Jason, I don't see you that much, but you go fire that fat pig job coach you have at Publix. Enough said. You don't need her crap. In fact, I was getting ready to tell her to get the hell away from him. He don't need you. Goodbye. I said, he needs to coach you, you fat pig. Scolding him. Turned my stomach and made me sick.
What was she saying to him?
Talking to him, like chewing him out. He's sitting there like a beat down dog, and I'm looking at him. He's listening to her like, oh, he's just stomach turning. And we'll get it on film one day. People know what I'm talking. I talk about negativity. Jason, he's a job coach.
I know he has a job coach.
Yes, he does. Fat pig.
Jesus.
She is a coach already.
How did that happen?
Lenny, maybe you can be her coach.
How do you get a job coach?
I've never heard of a job coach in my life until Lenny mentioned it at the show.
I saw it a couple times.
I don't even know what the hell a job coach is.
He doesn't need it. He doesn't need that negativity either. And I see him out there working. He's a great worker. He's friendly. Doesn't need that.
So his mother brought it on to him to get the job coach?
I don't know.
From the sounds of it, Jason could have done with telling his job coach to shut up, or just ignore her. He had no problems doing this with other staff at Publix.
Hey, buddy.
Well, can't talk.
How you doing?
Can't talk.
Oh. All right.
I'm eating strawberries right now.
That's what Lenny wanted him to do anyway, and maybe Jason should have listened to Lenny. After all, he is a pretty smart guy.
It's a good feel. You get blood in the neck. It's a good feel, and it travels to your brain. As you can see, you know, it raises my IQ, which I'm a member of Mensa, by the way, which is reach a certain IQ. I don't even know it, and that's how you get better.
You know, Lenny, I used to rely on Mike to bring some intellect to these Misfit episodes, and now I'm
He's on a fucking roll this morning.
Now I'm going to start relying on Lenny.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, right, no comment. So Lenny is my new go-to man when I need some intellect in these videos. Used to be Mike. By the way,
Andrew was wanting his videos to be more intellectual. At least that's what he told Lenny. And it's pretty understandable after seeing what Andrew had to put up with on a daily basis.
By the way, sickening stains on the shirt. What is that?
It's stains in my washing.
There's the washing machine caused the stains? No, the washing machine gets rid of the stains.
Like chopped down right.
Like a tree.
Yes.
Like a cherry tree.
like a cherry tree.
Come on, kick a little knowledge, Professor Genova.
Science. Meat, believe it, has testosterone in it.
What does?
Meat has chemicals. Has hormones in it.
Okay.
Meat has hormones that build strength. You eat fucking meat, you get hormones, natural hormones. But it's not. It's all chemical shit. Same shit you get in supplements.
Yeah, I refuse to. I mean, I could be wrong, but I refuse to believe that's going to boost your strength. Other than the fact that the protein from it's going to help you out.
It's going to boost your strength because it has chemical hormones in it. Chemical. Why do you think so? People are eating so much fucking meat in Hungary and they're so fucking huge.
Hungary?
Hungry. They're so fucking huge.
Wait, you're talking about the country?
Yeah, they're eating so many fucking hormones. They're so fucking huge.
What made the country Hungary pop into your head?
I'm just
hungry.
No.
I think that's what he's trying to say.
No, it's true.
Jason was always a little worried that Brad would try to make him look stupid.
I started at 8 o'clock. 8. Now you got a stuttering problem? Go back on the treadmill, fat boy.
But no one did this to Jason more than Jason himself.
Bullshit!
I'm 10
You
pounds.
did not bench.
Yeah, I did.
You benched 315?
On one rep, and I lost 10 pounds.
No fucking way.
Yeah, I did, bro. It was the guy's fucking saw.
Jason, do you? Oh.
Carb load.
You benched 315 last night.
Carb load. You don't have to fucking believe it, but
of course I don't believe you.
I saw it. I did it myself.
Well, bet $100. You can't do it. But you said you did it.
I did it, but I don't want to lose $100. I just want.
But why would you lose the money if you can do it?
I can do it, but I don't want to lose $100. I don't want to bet. I just want to show you. That's all. I don't want to bet. So nothing.
But you're so adamant that you did it.
I did it last night. The fucking guy spotted me. I bet $100.
Don't you want $100 in your pocket? I know how much you love money.
I got my money coming in.
See,
I don't want to bet.
you mysteriously lost confidence in yourself as soon as I made it a financial matter. I think that is code language for I'm bullshitting and I can't do it.
I'm not bullshitting. I fucking did it last night.
No, you didn't, Jason. Jason, you didn't. There's nothing wrong with.
I did do it. I fucking did it. The guy didn't help me. The guy didn't help me.
You don't.
On one rep, I did it. Yep.
You did not. Oh, the iron bullshitter strikes again. Wow.
Carb load up on amino acids. Wow.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, carb load up on branched chain amino acids.
What does that even mean?
Smell the color 9, baby.
You got it.
Jason, what did you just say? You love to shut me up? Honestly, I would love for you two to shut me up. If you do 315 right now, Chief, $100 cash in your pocket, I'll clean your car.
Jason, you should warm up lighter.
Right into it.
Jason, are you seriously just gonna do this without a warm up?
You really shouldn't do that, man.
This is gonna be interesting.
This is dangerous, man. No warm up right out.
Come on, Jason, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. But you got it last night.
Not even close to 315 yesterday if you did.
I lost strength.
But you did it last night.
Almost, with a little help.
Okay, now we're getting to the truth of the matter.
Strength. It sucks.
Okay.
I need to get on a bunch of drugs, bro.
You and me.
And it wasn't just with the weights where Jason would make himself look stupid. The way he went about cardio didn't exactly make him seem like Albert Einstein either.
30 minutes?
You did it, dude.
Yes, I did. Before you came here, I was on there.
I was here at 5:05. They open at 5.
Oh my God.
I did cardio. Leave me alone. Stop picking. He's just picking on me. He loves
You
it.
did 10 minutes, you got off, you got back on, then you haven't
I
been
did an
back on.
increment. So what? It's still
Increments is not cardio.
Wait, Jason, come here. What? Wait, shoot, hold on. Let's not raise our voices.
Ideally, you should sit there for that whole hour,
Wait,
even at a slow pace.
Jason, what did Chuck and I talk to you last week about cardio and increments? That's not cardio. We had this for those watching, Chuck and I had a nice little conversation with Jason about the right way to do cardio. You don't do for 5 minutes.
I don't care if he does a slow pace for a half hour to an hour, just not incremental 5-10 minutes.
The thing is, too, you're only trying to help them.
That's right. I want people to understand this. Treadmill for 5 minutes.
All right,
and
mark
then
the time. He's getting on 6:48.
Okay.
We'll see when he gets out.
All right, we'll be back in 3 minutes. So the clock says 6:54.
And he's off the cycle machine.
After how much time went by?
I think I said 6:48, so 6 minutes?
6 minutes. Oh, well, there you have it.
And he might be going into the sauna to do more cardio.
Jason should have spent a longer time doing cardio rather than little bits here and there. But if he did do cardio the right way, then Andrew would miss out on a lot of Jason's wackiness.
Cylinders.
8% at 190. Sickening.
Is that the goal?
Yeah.
198%?
Yeah.
Any more murderers or killers you want to make tribute videos after?
I don't know.
You already did Craig Titus. How about the Jason Genova Son of Sam tribute video?
Son of Saul.
How about Son of Saul? Who's the Son of Saul?
Saul.
The son? No. That Son of Saul is not a murderer. Where do you come up with this shit? Of all the people to do a tribute video after, how about Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
Or, I don't know, Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah.
No, let me pick the guy who
Dorian Yates.
who slaughtered his mistress. Really?
What are you talking about?
What the fuck? You shut up. Huh?
Come on, Brad.
Shut up what?
Pig.
I'm the pig.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm the one that eats McDonald's and Dunkin' Donuts every day.
Brad.
What do you think Mark does? He takes that branched chain amino acid.
He just kind of...
He takes a branched chain amino acids.
Carbs up on him?
Carb loads.
Carb loading. Branched chain
What are you
amino
touching
acids.
You're all fucking fidgety this morning.
Oh, shut up.
Are you gonna lift any weights today? Or
Yeah,
you
I am.
Giggle into the camera like a little fucking schoolgirl.
Shut up.
He's gonna kill the weights.
The Craig Titus rape workout video.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Cut.
I'm doing an Albert Einstein video. Equals square, equals 4, equals 5, equals 6, rounded off to the nearest circle of the earth.
I love the maniacal laugh.
This is the shit we have to put up on basically a daily basis, and you wonder why I ripped this idiot. You're disturbing everybody in here, Jason. Huh? Did he say shut up?
He called you a bimbo.
Come here, nobody wants to hear you.
Your fat head.
Equation roots to your fat head. Okay.
Circles are round like yours head.
I'll put my fat head right in your fucking right in your mouth.
30 times 10 is 30 times 10 is 30. So
30 times 10 is 30? Yeah. Don't you ever use your name and Albert Einstein in the same
30
sentence.
times 1 is 30. That equals your head.
Are you fucking serious right now?
Round it off.
Look at this.
Oh my God.
Jason not doing cardio the right way, being hyper, making no sense, telling us he would get cut, then it wouldn't happen. People had seen all of this before, time and time again, and it seemed that people were getting a bit tired of Jason's old shtick. Even Lenny, who had always supported him, seemed to be getting a bit tired by it all.
Now he's doing low-ass intensity cardio. He's gonna go home and eat like a pig. Somebody, straighten his ass out.
Even people outside the inner circle were getting tired of Jason.
He's got cuts. The only cut he's got is one between his cheek and his ass. What's he eat? Pancakes? What diet is he on? He's a bodybuilder, for Christ's sake. I got more cuts than he does. I'm about 40 years older than him.
What's it going to take for Jason to get cuts in the abs, Charles?
Probably use dynamite. He's going to have to blast them out. I mean, for crying out loud, I got 40 years on him. I got more cuts than he does. Jesus Christ. What the? He don't have a separation except between his ass. Where the hell is the separation at?
The ments, though, were flowing thick and fast. Fans hoped they would never end, but something would come along that would threaten the Misfit way of life. A new gym had opened up right across the street, and that meant competition. What if the newest star of the Misfits in Lenny decided he wanted to jump ship? What if this split the Misfits?
Lenny, have you heard what's opening up across the street?
Yeah, we'll have to check it out.
Planet Fitness.
What's happening?
There's a Planet Fitness opening up right where the old World Gym used to be.
Oh, if they are doing it?
Are they having the whole space?
The whole space, just like the old World Gym.
We should go see how long it takes for us to get thrown out.
Well, you know what they have. They have a lunk alarm.
I don't know if that's...
And speaking of lunk alarms, Jason just walked in. What I want to do is I want to go there one day as soon as it opens up with you and Jason and see how long it takes us to get kicked out, and I'll film it.
We'll get a pass.
They got to give away free, week pass to see how you like it.
So the more gyms, the better.
Hopefully we'll thin this place out a little.
Jason, what do you say? You, me, and Lenny go to the Planet Fitness opening up at the end of December, and we see how long it takes us to get kicked out. We'll set the over-under at like 5 minutes.
It's opening in December?
Yeah, right. Remember the old World Gym there?
Yeah.
It's opening up right there. They have trailers outside, and they're signing up members.
Sickening.
So we should go try to set off the lunk alarm. Is that what it's called? The lunk alert? Lunk alarm?
Yeah. Scream and moan.
Oh.
Get kicked out.
One grunt and Lenny will set that thing off.
Yeah.
So anyway, I think we'll have to do that.
I had never heard of a lunk alarm before. A lunk alarm is basically an alarm someone can press if they feel anyone is drawing unnecessary attention to themselves.
Alright guys, I'm at Planet Fitness. Watch how ridiculous this is.
Really? A pen?
It does sound like a good idea, though. This workout is totally sick, brah. Yes, it is seriously pissening. And that's why I don't like gyms. Horse Ninja, we're not a gym. We're an adult daycare. No gym bras, barely any equipment, plenty of soy. Snowflake Fitness. Don't just hate yourself, hate everyone. Of course, maniacs needn't have worried about this Planet Fitness stealing Lenny away.
Jason, did you hear what happened with Lenny? I'm hoping he comes here this morning. We're going to talk to him on camera about it.
What happened to him?
And I swear I'm not making this up. Lenny went over to Planet Fitness to join.
Yeah.
They declined him. They wouldn't let him join because they told him to his face he's the kind of person they're trying to keep out of the gym.
Planet Fitness is going to get Order 66 on.
I just don't get that. Well, at least let him join the gym first, and if he commits a few infractions, then terminate him, right?
They got the lunk alarm that goes off.
Well, I mean, he'd set it off on his first day, but nonetheless.
As soon as he walked through the door, it would go off.
I said, I just wanted some information in case you want to join other gyms. I see you got a nice rate, $10, whatever. Which is a little pricey even for a guy like me, but you know. So he came up to me and he says, well, first of all, we're a non-judgmental fitness facility. And then he looked at me and says, however, we do not cater to bodybuilders and powerlifters like yourself. And I said, say it again. What? He says, we don't cater to bodybuilders and powerlifters like yourself. I says, I'm a human being last time I checked. And I says, what? You just violated your principal code, non-judgmental. You just judged me, and I told you I wasn't either. So then he said, I said, what do you consider? Because we consider this a gym for beginners and normal people.
Normal? Wow.
I said that again, okay. What do you consider abnormal? He says people that are twice as big and twice as strong as normal. And I said, well, what is your scale of normal? Is this a scientific
pussy weight?
Thank you, Jason. They don't have barbells?
And he says,
I've never been to a Planet Fitness. You serious?
Barbells are a highly effective form of resistance training that's been around over a century. And I said, why would you not have that? He says, well, it's too intimidating for our members.
What?
And I'm like, I says,
that's gay. Order 66 Planet Fitness, please.
Imagine if he said that about, we wanted a gym, but we do not cater to fat women or homosexuals or something. I
was saying before you got here, I'm not Johnny Cochran, but it sounds to me like that's a form of discrimination. You know, at least give you an opportunity to go there and not set off their retarded lunk alarm.
Right.
There are actually people who are a quarter your size who scream and grunt like idiots when they lift weights who will set off that alarm. And there are people who are bigger than you who lift very respectfully.
And I'd rather just take
talk about being judgmental. I was actually considering going over there and checking it out only because they open at 7 a.m. on weekends instead of 8, which this does, so I could work out there before work on weekends. But
after we warn members, we do involve local law enforcement in enforcing our policy.
You can't be serious. They get the police. They get the police involved.
Lenny was being punished for working hard, for building up his body to something that many men could only dream of. He was being punished, but this type of punishment he didn't enjoy. When he was being stepped on by women wearing high heels, he liked it. When he was punishing his body by lifting heavy weights, he liked it. But being punished for being a hard worker in the gym was just sad. I've got no joke here, it's just really sad and horrible. How dare they judge him before they even got to know him? How did they know that Lenny was the type of person they wouldn't want in their gym?
Look at the snot come out of my nose. See that? See that? How do you like that? Bust the snots out of your nose. That's how you know you're lifting intense.
Ah well, fair enough. So, was Jason's time coming to an end? Or was it too early to announce that the king is dead? Long live the king. Find out on the next episode of the history of the Delray Misfits.
gotta be a freak. Be a freak. Just like it sounds. You gotta be a freak. 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 You gotta be a freak.
The Misfits are unruly, and therefore cannot be ruled.